I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks.
Big bodies on the mics. Me, Brad, and the game, and you're just kind of there?
Pretty much, eh? We got the game pulling up. We're at Hyde Sunset. Weird being here in the daytime, but they got Happy Dad here too. So if you're in LA, Hyde Sunset, baby. When you come to party, order the Happy Dads. They always got them in the buckets.
It's good. Oh, look at it. Yo, #1 podcast in the world right here? I'm excited, dude.
You like it?
Good, man.
Thank you. You too.
Hold on, we're getting some better light.
Yo, shirt off if you want.
Yo, start the pod with your shirt off.
No, it's a game.
Damn, that would be
Why don't you do that?
I'm not
Intimidated.
This is the game, dude. I'm not gonna do
that.
All right, we got a big episode today. We got the game coming in, but we got Brad sitting in today.
Ooh, I'm ready, man.
Comment. You guys have always been asking Brad to sit in on the pod. So
yes.
I thought it'd be good to have you on the game too, because you love like the rap shit too, right?
Street violence, yeah. I'm big into street violence.
Big into street violence.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What does street violence have to do with the game?
No, I'm just saying because like he came, you know, they
Did
say
you do your research for this one?
What?
You do some research for this one?
No, dude. No. You sent me questions, didn't read them. No, I didn't read any of them.
They're probably trash
Yeah.
from Jacob.
Are you going to UFC this weekend?
I don't think so.
You are.
I thought you were.
I am?
You are.
Oh shit!
Yo, I didn't. All right, I don't know.
There's a
didn't know.
list of seats for Steve, and your name's on it.
Okay, shit. I guess I'm going then.
Mine wasn't on there, but
yours weren't on there.
no,
Yeah.
mine wasn't on that one.
There's some funny stuff about me in the game. We're Eskimo bros a few times.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Name
bring that
drop one time.
I'm gonna do it when he's here, dude. I'm gonna do it when he's here.
Really?
Like,
Is
Yeah.
it that chick
how do you
on the
know that,
billboard
though?
or no?
No, there's one for sure because he rapped about her. I'm gonna ask if it's like he actually got the kill. I'm gonna ask. Let's say I don't know.
Black China?
No.
Is she black?
No. Vita Guerra. She's Latina.
But how do you know that because he rapped about it?
Yes. And I dated her for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Who do you think lays the better wood?
Listen, buddy.
You think so?
You think you outpumped the game?
That's what I heard.
Whoa, no
Oh,
what I
fucking
heard.
chance.
Well, hold on. I can't even tell you guys this because this is going. I can't literally off camera. I can't even tell you guys this. It's actually kind of embarrassing. I can't even tell you.
What?
There's this much. You're gonna trip out when I tell you
Whoa,
this.
what is it, bro?
I can't tell you on camera. Like this is like. I can't even tell this. I can't even snitch on myself on this.
With this chick?
Yes.
All right, well, then let's talk about it later. Let's
Yeah.
not waste time
We'll
around.
have to talk about it later. I'm sorry. Yeah. This one's too deep. This
So
one's
just
too
one chick, or is there multiple?
deep. There's multiple.
I feel like the game's fucking ran through LA.
Yeah.
be
I
honest.
mean, I
Shit,
think
I
so.
I kind of want to talk.
I'm gonna ask him
The
about
game,
this, though.
man.
Yeah.
The guy's a fucking
Like he's
legend,
probably
bro.
fucking pulled from here many times from Hyde.
Easily. What? I
Yeah,
mean, of course,
yeah.
The game's just like a fucking legend too, right?
bro. Yeah. I mean, he's been in it. He's been in it for a very, very long time.
So
Like-
are you going to? I thought you were going to UFC this weekend.
Apparently, I didn't know. I haven't talked to Steve about it.
Dude, Sean's fighting.
Well, I have to go.
Sugar's fighting.
Yeah,
Who do you
you
got
would be
this
the guy
weekend,
that doesn't go for that.
Oh, Sugar's definitely winning. What'd you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What?
I didn't say anything. Just go ahead.
Were you talking shit about me?
No,
over
I
there?
wasn't. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, what did he say?
He said you would be the guy to show up to that one.
No, not show up, but it's okay.
No, I'm definitely showing up to that. No, Sugar's for sure winning. Like, I have no doubt that he's winning. Like,
I did stake 50K parlay, Sugar and Izzy.
oh, you're gonna win both those for sure.
I hope.
I don't know.
Both individually don't have
Izzy
good
kinda
odds, but
scares me
together
sometimes.
it was like 1.75x. So I locked that in right before I left.
You're winning both those easily.
Well, it's a parlay. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I spent too much time in Mexico. Way
How,
too much.
how
was
is
that?
how is the gambling when you're in Mexico with stake?
Listen, it's fun, gambling on a steak with Steve. But
No, fuck that. You get so stressed out. Bro.
okay, for me it's different because like we have different bankrolls. You know what I'm saying? Steve has a different bankroll. I have to play way more sweaty. Like I have like way more conservative, and it kind of sucks a little bit, but you know.
What were you betting? Like what spins?
If we're talking about slots, like I don't know, 50 to 100 maybe.
50 to 100?
$50 spins, bro.
You gotta up.
No,
that
you
shit,
were
bro.
not. What the?
You gotta
fuck?
fucking up that. Shit,
Yo,
bro.
but it's like
you gotta hit a 20K.
No,
spin.
but he reacts the same way as if you lost 50K because he's like loves money and he's so cheap that if you lose 50K, this asshole loses $50. He's having the same
$150?
reaction.
I lose $75. I'm like, God damn
It's
it.
terrible to be around, bro.
But
Yeah.
have you hit a big slot yet?
Yeah, well, in comparison, I did. I got a what did I get? Remember what I hit before we left? It was like 6-7K, which was big for me.
6-7?
6-7K, because I don't. Yeah, he's dogging me. No, but hold on, we don't bet the same though. We don't
But
bet
you
the
gotta
same.
you
could
gotta know
bet
what it's
bigger,
like
bro.
to hit like an 100K spin.
I
And
have.
then-
I have
yeah.
in the past. I have in the past. I don't bet super big. I'm more conservative.
Who the fuck is watching you? You bet $50, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, when we were in Canada, we went to like this small town, London, Ontario, and we were tasting Happy Dad.
Okay.
And then after we went out for a few drinks, we went to a bar, opened the laptop, fruit party, first spin,
Oh.
10K, like first spin, 10K,
Live at the bar.
160K.
Yeah,
What?
it was
Just
crazy,
smash.
bro. It was crazy.
It was insane,
First spin.
bro.
Was it on stream? Or was just you just?
Not even
no,
on
just
stream, but we
off
had a
stream.
video of it.
Took a video of it. But it
Wow.
was crazy.
Those are the best moments, man. Fuck.
What else did you guys do out there? Anything?
Mexico?
You and Steve? You just stream or hit the
No,
gym?
dude. It's like we go there. It's like stream, workout, stream, workout. That's it. It's just like gambling,
Not
working
bad,
out,
though.
eating.
How's the crib there? Is there like birds there and shit or no? Like in
Nah.
Mexico, in Cancun?
No, so here's the deal with that. This is interesting.
you got to
right?
bring birds.
We've
right?
had some hooky nights.
No, this is the interesting part. There's like, it feels like in that area, it's like almost everyone who lives there is like, it's like cartel.
Oh shit!
So all the girls are super bad, but you're like,
But you don't want to fuck them.
exactly. You're
Why?
like, maybe I don't approach this one.
Why? Because then there's somebody will come after you.
I don't know, dude. What the fuck? I'm not from Mexico like that. I'm not
What do you,
trying to fuck
dude?
with them.
He's kind of like full shit. When we used to go there,
No, he's lying.
we had a squad of 4 hookies, and you know this too, Jacob. We had a squad of 4 hookies that we would hang out with every single
Okay.
time. They were like in our group, bro.
That was Cabo though. That
It
was
was
Cabo.
crazy.
That was Cabo.
oh,
though.
that was Cancun, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, it was.
Yes,
Oh,
we're Eskimo bros from that.
no, we're not.
Yes, we
No,
are.
I got to.
I
I
took
just
down the
tell the
whole one,
story
too.
about you thinking you were fucking Johnny Sins over
I
there.
was.
So you're
I
Johnny
know.
Sins.
Imagine a hooker goes from fucking Steiny to Brad or Brad to Steiny.
Yeah, fucking huge upgrade when they come to see.
Yeah, it's huge. Fucking
king.
never happened.
Yo,
if it
wait.
did, but
There was a time when we had 3 hookies there, and
no, it was 4.
4
You had 4.
there. Steve bailed. Who else bailed? Jacob's not like into that. I don't know what his deal is.
I went to sleep.
He's in a Gabe or some shit. I don't know, but
He's in the game for sure.
and then he goes to sleep. So I had to hang out with 3 of them.
this is a true. Hold on. This is a true
Yeah.
story. Honest
so,
to God.
I had to please all 3 of them
No,
at one time.
no.
Yeah, I did, bro. Yeah, I did.
You smashed 3 hookies.
No,
at
he's
once.
lying
2
now.
at once. 2 at once. And then
Oh.
Jacob like had a heart
it
to
was
heart with
2.
one on the balcony, and it was like, dude, the whole
Yeah, no, this is true. Jacob had to pull an audible for Steiny and take the girl to the outside to like distract her, I guess. Jacob's not into that, so he's like, I don't want to do it. Steiny did handle 2. I don't know how well he handled 2, but I know.
insane.
I don't think so.
They were fired up, bro. Like,
It was probably like
people at the
Steiny,
hotel.
Steiny's the type of guy that has to put in work though. Like he puts in work in the bedroom.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
he tells.
Like,
no,
no, he's not a lazy guy in the bedroom.
oh,
No.
he definitely not.
Like
No.
he can't be, right? Like
No,
like
he can't.
Brad,
what the
you
fuck is that supposed
well,
to
Brad
mean?
could be kind of lazy. Like you
Yeah.
know what
Why
I mean?
can Brad be lazy? And I
Like
can't
you
be
gotta
lazy?
put in work.
I can kind of
Me
go
too.
like
I
this.
gotta put in work too. Like I can't just fuck around in there. Like you
Could be-
gotta.
Well, do you
you
wanna
gotta
put
in some
on?
work.
Yeah,
You don't want to like not put in work and not have a good session.
yeah.
They
I
were
guess
stoked.
I don't think
I
that
can tell
deep.
you, like the people at the hotel were stoked for me. Everybody knew about it. It was
No,
it was dope.
no one knew about this. No one else knew about this
All
but us.
Whatever.
No
yeah,
one
it
at the
was-
hotel was like, "Yes, Steiny."
That's the difference between the Canada trips and the Mexico trips.
Yeah.
Bro,
Canada
oh,
trips,
you gotta come to
you hang out with
Mexico.
like normal people, regular people. In Mexico,
You
you're
gotta
a
come back to
complete
Canada.
degenerate.
Yeah. Oh,
We just went crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was
we
fucking
went
nuts, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, you would have had a great time.
what's the best part in Canada though? I mean, Canada's dope though, regardless.
There's a lot of
Toronto's
beautiful
dope.
women.
I think next time we're gonna do Vancouver.
Yeah.
I've never been to Vancouver.
Toronto has really beautiful girls and like a great night scene, surprisingly.
Isn't
I-
Toronto's kind of like LA vibes?
You came once.
Yeah, but is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
it's kinda
really.
LA
No,
vibes.
no, not really.
New York,
But
vibe?
people are nicer though.
Yeah, people are nicer there, but they're fucking.
Not like LA.
Not that
People are
bright.
fucking kind of mean. Dude.
No,
Especially
yeah,
to
no.
Steiny.
Oh, then L.A. Yeah, they're way nicer in Canada, bro.
Yeah,
Way nicer.
I stole one of Steiny's birds in Toronto. Just trip.
of course.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What was? Oh, I mean, it sounds.
I don't
want
want to talk about that. That fucking.
Let's talk
hurt.
about it. Now let's
All
go
right,
into
fine.
it.
Tell your fucking version.
No, actually, I think I don't know what you did. I think you just made out with her.
Okay.
But this was my second kill of the night. So
Well, maybe I just made
already
out with
took
her.
down a bird, and then it was like, you know, when you just want that round two, like you're just on fire.
Yeah.
And the bird just walks up to you. But I asked. I think Steiny had already made out with her.
Yeah.
So I asked him like, did you smash her? And he's like, nah. He's like, you gotta do it and shit. I was like, all right. So then I just took her down. But Steiny had tried previously, and she said she doesn't fuck on the first night.
Okay. That's the most common. That's like the most classic
She
thing.
domed me though.
She what?
She blew me.
She
No,
blew
she
you.
did
and then
not.
she's fucking
That's a
making
lie.
out with
That's a
Kyle.
lie.
Yeah, I knew you were trying
Yeah,
to go
that's
there.
right.
And,
That was my
lie.
whole
Probably
plan.
kissed her.
Lie.
I'm not
lie.
gonna bang her because then Kyle's gonna go for her and then he's
What?
gonna
No,
taste my
okay.
dick.
Now you got to answer the question. You just ran yourself
He's-
into
he's
this.
lying.
Do you honestly think a girl's gonna suck your dick and not fuck you?
No, I wanted that because then I knew Kyle was gonna go for her
He's
and
lying.
it'd be like a flex.
You're
He's
lying.
Yeah,
he already
I'm lying.
admitted that he.
I
he's
am lying.
lying.
Yeah, it's whatever though. Shit happens.
Why do you think it
A
didn't
little
work
banged
out
up
for
by
you?
it?
Why do you
Huh?
think it didn't work out for you?
I don't know, bro.
Hmm.
So I swear these chicks like come there on a mission and they're like, yo, I want to take down the top dog. And like she had
yes. Yeah.
yeah, but I think she like the whole time knew that at the end of the night she was trying to fuck Kyle.
Yeah.
so
Steiny
that's
wheels though.
probably-
Steiny wheels like an animal.
Yeah.
No, I know. I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Yeah.
Seen him in Miami a few
So
times.
it was still a successful night for me, just not with her.
Oh,
shit
was
happens.
it? I think you're lying about
No.
the rest of that part.
Ask Gabe. Gabe couldn't sleep that
Yeah,
night.
like you and Gabe, that's not
No,
counted,
no,
though.
not
Yeah,
like
okay.
that, bro.
You couldn't sleep well
No,
after
I
that?
don't-
couldn't sleep.
Yo,
I don't mean with
Yo,
Gabe.
you walked
but-
into that, buddy.
No, bro. My chick was going crazy.
Please
Gabe
leave
couldn't
that
sleep.
in.
That's whatever. No.
Yeah, it was rough.
Sound like the fucking time of her life, bro. So yeah,
Time of her life.
it was a fun ass
Describe
trip.
this.
No, I'm
Describe
done.
it.
I'm done talking about this shit.
Give us some ASMR.
No, it was
Come
a
on,
fun ass
dude.
trip. That's all you need to know.
Mm, fun trip, huh?
We'd like to have you on the next one.
I'd love to
Brad's
be
a
there.
great guy to have around, bro, because he never drinks too much.
Yeah.
So he's always very locked in.
And Brad likes to wheel.
He likes to
I love
wheel, but he's also
I love how Brad likes to
he
wheel.
looks out for everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the best, one of your best qualities. is
but he
like-
disappears quick though too. Like
What?
at the send.
yeah, because he just points at the
like
hottest
Brad
chick.
just
and
gets
then
in, grabs a bird, dips, gone.
You point at the hottest chick, and then she's like, "Fuck, what's this guy gonna do to me if I don't fuck him?"
Yeah. Yo,
You're like
that's
pissed
funny.
off, like pointing.
Yo,
She's like,
that's funny.
"Yeah."
No,
but-
that's not true, bro.
no, it's not.
That's
You're
not
a
true.
good dude.
I do really look out though for the boys for sure.
You do.
I've
100%.
always done that.
There's been
feel like-
times when I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck's our security doing?" And Brad's doing the job, and I'm like, "Damn, this is lit."
Yeah.
Like going out in Miami with Brad's a fucking nice thing to have.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it, man.
Well, we got to run Vegas big this weekend then.
Ah, bro, I
man.
can't even drink.
You know,
anymore.
Suga's gonna want to send too if he wins. When he wins.
He is. He's got
100%
a
winning.
club thing after at Resort World.
I'm down.
Same place we went last time. Remember that last time? That was so fun, bro.
Yeah, it was a
Zook.
lot of fun.
Zook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I do you guys think Vegas has changed over the years?
Yeah, it's not as fun
Well,
as
it's
it
not as
used to
lit.
be, I don't think.
Why?
There's never that many
know.
girls there. That's what we were talking about.
There's never a lot of birds in Vegas. It's a common misconception. I will
It's like,
say.
dude, I think it's because a place dudes think like, oh, this is where the girls are gonna be, so
Yeah.
many dudes
Yeah,
go there.
so
and
just
just a
dudes
bunch of
take over.
dudes.
It's a hooker town,
Yeah.
if anything.
I think that if
Strip
you're gonna
club.
catch a squad of girls, it's gonna be like a bachelorette party. Or like
you
a
gotta
special
get
occasion.
lucky. Yeah, you gotta get lucky. Like Miami, like
Yeah, Miami,
guaranteed
you're good.
There's birds there
There's
at all
always
times.
girls
There's
Yeah.
always chicks in
But
Miami.
Vegas is
and New York.
hit or miss, right? I think.
Yeah.
But then
Why?
again, it is summer now. You don't know how it's gonna be.
I know
it
pool
might be
party
more
season.
lit.
just because of the pool parties.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people go for that.
Man, dude, I have some funny pool party stories.
What do you think has changed then?
COVID
know.
obviously took a hit on it a little
Yeah.
bit, right?
I think COVID affected just in general, like people going to events. But
You
I
like
think,
LA now, or
do I like LA?
LA fucking sucks now.
I mean,
bro.
overall,
it's a shithole, bro.
yeah. I mean,
It
we're
just
talking, we're
changed.
really talking about it. Yeah. Do I really like LA? Not so much, man. 'Cause
Sit
what
in
you
for a
said-
yeah,
sec,
Gabe,
Gabe.
come on.
Come in for a second. It really made sense though when you were like, "Oh shit,
Gabe's
you have
really
him?"
trying to make a difference, though.
I
He really wants to.
Dude,
Bro.
we hit McDonald's last night.
bro,
2
I
nights ago.
want you to though.
So what
man.
happened is we brought up a trainer this last tour that we did.
Okay.
It was like for 3 weeks, I think, 2 weeks. And that helps a lot. The guy was a fucking. I couldn't eat shit because he was I was fucking grabbing that shit, but
Is he in shape?
Not really.
no, he's
trainer.
a good guy. He's a good guy.
You trying
Loved
to?
him.
You trying to?
He puts us through good
Yeah,
workouts.
but then Coke for me is like Coca-Cola is for me is hard to cut it off. and I can say I've been a month with no Coca-Cola.
Why is it so hard to cut that off though?
I don't know.
Because it's
Dude,
like
people get
it's like a
addicted to
Brazilian thing.
soda,
Like
bro.
what?
No.
No,
he
it's
loves
not.
his
We don't-
sodas, his frappuccinos.
In
Oh,
Brazil,
yeah.
Like
we don't
Starbucks,
drink.
he's getting the whipped
Pops a
cream.
lot.
Like,
Yeah, you can't get those. And dude, you were hitting
That's
a
such a
2-liter from the
waste.
bottle.
Huh?
You were drinking a 2-liter from the bottle.
Of what?
I don't know, but soda in Toronto.
No, that's a different soda. That's a Brazilian soda is different. But
Yeah.
Still
Coca-Cola,
2-liter
I
from
don't
the
drink.
bottle.
I was not doing that in many ways. But Coca-Cola's been. I've been no Coca-Cola for a month, and then we've been eating really.
No, that's a big.
like-
That's a big thing.
Coke for
Give it up for Gabe, dude.
bro.
That's what I like to hear.
That's a big thing for me. And then I don't know. Kyle just love eating healthy, and this guy too. This guy doesn't eat a lot.
I love eating bad.
Yeah, he does. He like his mac and cheese and stuff. He's addicted to mac
You
and
gotta
cheese.
get his back though, man. You're like
No.
his
No,
guy.
no,
You
what
gotta
about,
be like, yo, you
what
shouldn't
about
eat
getting?
this.
What about getting inactive?
What do you mean?
Like, what about hitting the bike?
For me,
That's
it's
the thing
really
about
hard.
Gabe is like, for someone of his like size, he's really good in the gym. Like he's not a pussy.
when I do, yes, but like
Like he can like bench a plate and shit. Like
Really?
yeah.
I hate going
Like,
to
Well,
the
he
he
fucking
was
do,
gym.
like-
spotted.
He
but
can
yeah.
do like hit type.
I
shit
hit the
too.
plate,
No,
too.
but
he can
Kai was
fuck up
not-
the ropes.
Kai
Like,
was
shit that
not
you
fucking
think he
holding
wouldn't
it.
be able to do. That's why I'm like, this guy can lose weight.
Yeah,
He's not a pussy in the gym too.
yeah.
But the eating, obviously.
The eating is like I
And you
hate
haven't been
gym,
keeping up
man.
with the gym too.
Yeah, I hate the fucking gym.
Just go
And
to
also,
the gym for a month, bro.
My routine sometimes like times are crazy. I always put the excuse on that. I know it should not be an
Yeah.
excuse, but like I have 15, 20 people every day to manage kind of when we're in the road.
Yeah.
And every time is something different. Oh, we gotta do this, we gotta pick it up this. And it's like I don't
What
wanna
do you weigh right now? Do you know?
prefer not to comment on that.
Mhm.
Well, we should make like a bet right now.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm
should
not
just
putting
make
my
it.
fucking weight out there.
You should just
Well,
make
let's
it
make a
mandatory
bet.
that he has to work out. Buy
No,
him a
let's make a
Peloton.
bet.
I'm like right now. I'm in this new medicine as well that I'm taking it for.
Let's make
The
a
doctors
let's make a
in Miami.
25K transfer on stake bet. I'll send you
How much?
Do it, do it.
25K on stake.
25,000.
25,000.
What do you
What's a-
weigh?
What's a
What
good
do you
amount
weigh?
of what's a good amount of pounds to lose in,
Holy
in 2
I will
months?
I will send you 25K on stake. What do you weigh?
I
15.
do right now 130
15?
kilos.
No kilo bullshit. How many
You
pounds?
should
do you
lose
weigh?
15,
2.2.
20 pounds in 2 months.
10 pounds. You 10 pounds.
You probably
got to
do an official weigh.
I don't know how much I weigh right now, to be honest. Then
You got to start smoking like cigarettes.
What do you
know,
weigh
you
in
know,
kilos?
Derek.
What do you weigh in kilos? I got it.
You said
I bel-
130.
I don't know. I don't remember. I believe it's 130, but I think it's less than that.
130.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What's reasonable to lose in like what should it be 2
You
months?
weigh
Should it be 1
286?
month?
No, you don't weigh 286 though. You weigh
Yeah,
no.
something like that.
He's over, I think. No, you said you were 3.
Huh?
How much
What I
weight for him
did?
to lose?
You played
Like, what's
offensive
reasonable for
line at Oregon, I
25K?
thought, for
'Cause
2 years.
That's a good amount of money.
Oregon.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like-
20 pounds.
20 pounds in 60 days.
20 pounds.
Yeah, I think
Is that doable?
Yeah, I think there
Or
needs to
should it
be
be more than that?
Yeah, like more like 30.
No,
No,
no, 20
Okay,
pounds.
so hold
no,
on.
it's got to be big transformation.
Yeah, but we also want it to be healthy. You don't want it to be unrealistic where it's like you get there and then you go right back because you went too far, too fast.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that there should be discipline though when he sneaks because he's gonna sneak.
I don't
Let's-
give. No, that's
gonna
the thing.
sneak sweets.
That's with the
I know he
25K
hasn't hit
bet.
him.
It's up to him. Like,
Yeah.
do you want the money or
25K,
Let's
not?
do
yeah.
20.
That would help a lot,
25
actually.
pounds for 25K stake transfer.
60 days.
60 days.
25 for 25.
Yeah.
I think it's doable. No.
Yeah.
But is
60 days
25
is
going
true-
to keep him in it, or is he going to be like, all right, I lost 25 and now I'm like fucking
Yeah, then he's gonna
back
go
to
on an
coke
Oreo
for no
binge.
month?
Well, $25,000 would not make you lose 25 pounds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
25
But
grand.
Jacob, is
Gabe.
25 enough? That's
Well, it's not enough overall, but
How much money total is he getting?
25K.
It's not about the money.
lot
as
of money.
well. I know.
You gotta lose like 30.
no, but that's
No,
unrealistic.
I can't
though.
do that in 60 days.
You can't.
Jacob,
can, but
I'm
it's
not
like-
fucking going to. I'm not going to brash gyms every day like
What
you
else
guys
does he
go
have to do?
3
Just
times a
stop
day.
eating.
I'm
Just
not doing
fast,
that.
Gabe.
You have
No, it's not just stop eating. It's about
gotta
eating
dial in,
properly.
bud.
But this is the thing. It's like it's more about like a lifestyle change. Like for you to really keep it off. Yeah, can you lose that weight for sure? But are you going to keep that weight off if you're like drastically getting there by not eating anything?
No, I think when I lose weight, I want to keep that like, man.
you want to keep
If
it
I was
off.
skinny though, I'll
What about the fucking the
If
Subway
Gabe lost
diet?
25 pounds, I'd
What was
be
that
really
guy's name?
noticeable.
Jared.
Hugely noticeable.
Okay, so it'd be
Yeah.
enough to be like, yo,
For
he
sure.
lost 25 pounds.
Yeah, you see it in his face.
I need
like-
my face like, bro.
you'd see it in his face.
All right, let's do 25
So
for
fucking-
25. 60 days.
25 bands, Gabe.
Let's go.
Yo, run that. Yeah,
Let's go.
because your face would look
60
noticeably
days, I
different.
think is like it's not.
You get started
time.
today,
I'll
bro.
send it to your stake account next time we're in Canada.
Okay.
You just gotta eat healthy. That's,
That's
all you
easy
gotta
money.
do.
You just got to do it.
Eat healthy and ride the bike.
Fuck.
If you did 25, 30 minutes every day, you'd be great.
You got
Yeah,
this.
Stop eating sugar.
So
You got to
what's-
cut out sugar.
What's the end date?
You doing that on this day today?
Yeah.
August 27th.
Yeah.
August 27.
Yeah.
By the way,
Has it-
there's absolutely no sexual activity between me and Gabe. People
I don't
like to
know
do
if that's
that.
true.
People
That's
like to
not
do
You
true.
that.
had to say
No,
that.
it is
like,
true. It is
Yesterday, yesterday, the funny thing is we were on the plane coming from New York, and we got lay flats yesterday. This guy texts me, "Hey, it feels pretty empty back here. Do you want to come and watch Ratatouille together?" I was like, "What the fuck is
What's
wrong with you?"
that? I didn't want to share my lay flat, but I'm watching Ratatouille. And
I'm
he
still
like, watch
concerned
over
with
my
why
shoulder.
you felt like you had to say there's nothing going on between you.
Yeah,
and
he
Gabe.
needs to say that
Because
all
no
the
one
time.
brought that up. Just
No,
saying.
but people fucking DM me then. There's nothing going on.
I'm just saying
bro.
you sound a little defensive. That's all.
Yes,
It's a little
I think
defensive.
he wants it. When he gets drunk, he gets to be handsy. I don't want it though. Like I avoid the max, but
What the
it's getting to the
fuck,
point
bro?
that I gotta tell his sign to gotta stop because
Yeah.
Oh my god, this
stop
is
touching
hilarious.
me. You know, like
Yeah, I get you.
This
I
is
feel
funny.
you. He
Like,
does that to me
look
too.
at him. It's so tiny.
Yeah,
like
this is funny.
Super
tiny,
disrespectful.
tiny guy. Like for sure, is down there is not that great. So it's like, I prefer to get to
Yo.
Jacob at this point.
Oh God. What?
That would be
Jacob's
the
a
best.
straight
you know?
guy.
Buddy,
though.
you're not
This
pulling
guy is
Jacob,
not.
man.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not going Jacob.
Well, I gotta try my shot sometimes.
Yeah, you shot your shot for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe if you lose 25.
No,
Yeah,
you have
then
to
you-
lose
then you
Then we
might-
can
45.
talk, Jacob.
If you lose 35, I'll talk to you.
Oh, that's even that's better
big.
than the money.
That's bigger than the money. To be honest.
No,
with you.
no. You have to give him a pec feel too. Bicep feel and a pec feel.
You got to kiss him on the cheek.
Oh, that I can do right now. The chick of the chick. Man, that's not-
No, let him feel the bicep one time.
Let him rub. Let him
No,
rub
but if
his
he gets
hands on
there-
your abs.
There,
That's
another
so
incentive.
fucking stupid.
Okay, wait. So now
know,
it's
dude.
it's 25K, a pec flex with a feel from Jacob, and a bicep feel.
Damn. You're racking
That's
it up.
pretty much like 35K.
All right.
And honestly, man, if you get there, it's just gonna be good for you, anyways.
I know.
For real.
You're going to wheel more.
What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, bro?
Game in the house. This is legendary.
It's good.
What's up, bro? Where'd you come from this morning?
Calabasas.
Calabasas?
That's where all the rich rappers live.
So rich rappers live.
Except Snoop. Snoop lives like
nice
he got his
area.
own
That's where
little
you live?
slice of pie, huh?
You stay in Calabasas?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Those shades are pretty lit.
Yeah, I stay on the gangster side though.
You see that?
Okay.
The gangster side of Calabasas.
Yeah, I got my own side.
Oh, okay.
Who else is
Yeah.
on that side?
What's
though?
wait? Hold on. What side is that?
That's the Kevin Hart side.
Okay.
What's
That's
what's the soft side of Calabasas? Is that
Uh,
like Kardashians and shit?
That's on the other side.
That's
what
the
like
soft side.
I don't know if it's soft, it just ain't the gangster side.
Okay.
You know? That's over there. The Kardashians stay over there. Ye's got his house over there. Drake's over there. So it's just the softer side.
That's
you
the
know?
softer side.
Safer side.
What's
you know?
in the ghetto of Calabasas? Do they have like less like oat milk at the Starbuckses and stuff? Or?
We ain't got like no, you know what? Our Starbucks runs out of shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That
Like
Like
makes-
they,
that
you
makes
walk in
sense.
there, they be like, "Yeah, we don't have this," and you be like, "Okay, well, let me get that." They be like, "Nah, we don't got that either." You know what I'm saying? It's the
They're
ghetto
running
shit.
out of the cake pops and shit.
running
in
out
the
of
ghetto.
shit, everything,
Yeah.
man.
even
I
the
feel
little
that.
stir
Times are
sticks
tough.
and stuff. They miss
Yeah.
those.
And now you got to do it with your finger
Okay, cool.
on our side.
Who else
Hell
is
yeah.
on that side? Just you and Kevin?
Will Smith. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fuck you up.
Fuck.
And we know he's in the ghetto. Yeah.
Is that an
He's-
exclusive side? Can we get in there? Or?
Yeah, you can get in there because we don't have fucking security on our side.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's the side I prefer.
Yeah.
Do you see like Will Smith just like walk around? Like, does he walk his dog or anything? Like,
Nah, it's kind of like we stay on like a highway, so like we don't have no sidewalks on our side, of course, because our side is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just walk your dog. You might get hit by like an 18-wheeler or something.
who else do you see just around the neighborhood?
You know what? We got a lot more black people on our side. Yeah.
Couple side pieces.
We affordable housing. You know what I'm saying? You know how like on their side they got the security, the gate, all them $20 million homes. On our side, you can get in for like $5 million. Get you something nice.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But you used to live in Compton, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Like how's that been like? I mean, you grew up in Compton and now you're living in fucking the ghetto part of Calabasas, but still Calabasas.
It's kind of crazy because I got like this weird OCD about myself. So even when I was in Compton, I still was like my yard was clean, like my house was clean, like you know my parents were like real like OCD and like hella like whoop your ass if you didn't. So like outside of like the gunshots and dead bodies and shit, like it's pretty much the same.
It's crazy.
So growing up in Compton, how right away were you, I guess, involved in what was going on in the street life? Or is it just something that like you found yourself getting into?
Nah, so what I mean in Compton it's sort of like it's like a gangbang family tree almost because like my parents were both gang members, so it's like it's only you know, it's only a matter of time before your child kind of like, you know, dives into that lifestyle too. And I mean, when you grow up in like, you know, cities like Compton or, you know, maybe like South Side of Chicago or Brooklyn, New York, or wherever, like in these ghettos, like it's just as soon as you open the front door, it is what it is, right? Like your homies are like, even when you're a kindergarten, like, you know, you just like you see so much. Like when I was 5 years old, bro, I was walking for like blocks to the school bus as a 5-year-old. But like I wouldn't let my 5-year-old walk through the mall alone these days. It's just, I don't know, it's just crazy, man. You grow up in the hood, it's just you just become immune to like all the shit that you see. Like I've seen dead bodies and thought nothing of it, just kept walking. Like
At what
literally.
age did you see like your first dead body?
Maybe like 7 or something.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like
Yeah.
where? How did that go down?
It was just a drive-by shooting. Just a drive-by shooting. Somebody got hit. And then they were just laid out and we were outside playing. And we, you know, of course, people always like, you know, some people run left away and other, you know, nosy ass people like come towards the, you know, whatever happened. So me and my homies were outside playing, I mean, it wasn't homies, we were 7. But yeah, we were like throwing the football in the street, which is crazy because when you think about playing like football in the street with cars parked on both sides, it's the wildest shit, right? Because we were like running into shit all the time. But yeah, we just walked down there, man, and just like, oh, so and so got shot, and it would just be over like that. The craziest one I've ever seen is probably I seen 2 Spanish dudes get shot in a Buick Regal, 2 bullet holes through the back window, both dead, and one of them's eyeball was stuck in the. You remember how the old locks used to be? You could kind of pull them up.
Yeah.
His eye was like stuck in that, and I can remember just wanting to like lift his head up like out of that because it was kind of like a fucked up way to kind of for people to see you, you know? And I remember feeling like real bad about that. But yeah, man, I've seen like tons of murders and shit.
Doesn't seeing that shit make you want to get out of there?
You know what it is? You don't think that that is a like
Option?
possibility.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think that's a possibility. You
Getting
don't-
out is not a possibility.
You don't think about that.
Yeah.
You just think like this is my shit and I'm
Really,
probably
yeah.
gonna be here forever. And like once you get older and you come into your teens, you kind of think like I'm probably gonna die here. And but you're okay with that, right? Because you've been conditioned to be this way since basically you were born.
So what would you say to a kid right now that's in a similar situation that you were in to help him see that situation differently than feeling like I'm just conditioned to be here and I'm going to be here, I'm going to die here, I have to stay here? What would you tell a kid like that?
I mean, I don't even think a kid these days really needs me to tell them that. I think that once you open your phone on Instagram, you can see a plethora of ways to make it out the hood or things that you can do. So if we had phones back in the day and Instagram and all these apps, and I mean, we could kind of see, like you can log on Instagram and on your explore page, like a fucking vacation might pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like, or somewhere like the Maldives, you might see like a baddie walking in Maldives and you might, like if I saw that as a kid, I'd be like, damn, I want to go there. Then I would have aspirations and dreams and, you know, that were like sort of in line with like that type of lifestyle. But back in the day, we didn't have shit but like maybe like 6 channels, fucking channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 11, and 13. And if you didn't have cable, then you really didn't have shit. And half of the time, like those channels were like blurry as shit or like staticky and like, or someone was watching the TV and you couldn't watch shit.
So you only knew what was in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there's always been, it seems like, there's been 2 ways to make it out. It's sports or music. For the most part, right?
Yeah, but when you're in these ghettos, right? And let's say you have to wait till your birthday to get a pair of Jordans. And I mean, it could be fucking March. My birthday's in November. So in March, if Jordans came out in March, right? And I told my mom I wanted a pair of Jordans. She was like, okay, I'll get them for your birthday. And you'd be excited about that. You'd be like, okay, cool. I'm getting those Jordans for my fucking birthday. Like, did you hear that? My mom said she was getting me Jordans for my birthday. And so we would just fucking wait. But it's like these days, man, like nobody has to wait. Like people need the shit right now. People are lining up for J's right now. It's just like from back then to now, it's just totally different. I mean, I think that there was just like you didn't think you could be Michael Jordan. You were just a fan of Michael Jordan. It was like when.
So I'm sorry. So what made you feel like then, if there was no like way out, what made you feel like you had a way out? Like, how did you start to develop?
I didn't think I had a way out until like the last fucking minute. There was a defining moment in like my hoodship that sort of made me who I am. And I've told this story before and I'll tell it again. I was watching 106 in Park and I saw, you familiar with that?
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
was like, yeah, on BT. It was like AJ Free. They would interview rappers on BT. And Shine was on there, the rapper Shine. You know, he signed to Puffy. And I remember looking at that, and I watched this shit all the time and never had this thought before. But I looked at him, he was like bald head. He had on like some Levi's, and he had on like a Raiders crew neck and some Jordans. And I thought, I was like, damn, like, that could be me. That was how I was dressing back then. You know what I'm saying? Like baggy ass Levi's and like either a Raider or 49ers crew neck and like always had on some J's. So I was like, damn, I could fucking be a rapper too. And so I was like, I tried. And I was trash at first, but I just really felt like I could be a rapper. And so I really just dove into the shit and kept trying and kept trying.
So I have a question. What made you feel like, because I talk to a lot of super successful people and they always say the same thing. They feel like there's something inside of them that they felt for a long time. Did you ever feel like there was more for you than before you had it, obviously? Did you feel like there was something special for you?
I never felt like that. I always felt like I was gonna die gangbanging, and I was just ready for that moment. And it's weird for me to say that because now at 42 years old, it's like I look back at that type of mindset and I kind of feel like, damn, that was kind of like idiotic and like sort of weird. But this is a trained psyche. This is going through the minds of like young teenagers right now in the middle, mid city, in the surrounding hoods around LA. Just that mindset. Before I got signed to Dr. Dre, I literally never really crossed the 10 freeway ever. I had never been to Beverly
Why
Hills.
is that? People don't just like take a bus and like see what's outside
Number
ever?
one, at the fucking corner, there's another gang. Like you literally are playing like life and death, trying to like navigate through your own hood. Now, once you
Really?
leave Compton, you are so fucking uncomfortable because now you're in what, South Central, and then you're in Inglewood, and then you're in Culver City, and like how many hoods and how many lights, stoplights, and how many times are you gonna get asked where the fuck you from, or how many niggas gonna stop you and look in your car at the light, and like every little inch you take in LA is a fucking threat.
So it's hard to like physically like travel.
It's hard to mentally even prepare your mind to take a fucking walk down the street.
So you were like confined to like a small area of where you live
without it being force fields. Yeah, you are in your mind because you just know better, and so you just don't.
So how do you get out of it? How did you get out of it?
I got shot, number one. And then after that, I was like, well, it's time to like kick this rap career in a full, like full gear. And so I just started. I like got me a notepad and I started listening to the classic albums that I listened to, but really listening to them and trying to learn how like different rhyme patterns and rhyme styles. And so I used like Jay-Z, Nas, Pac, and Big as a base on how I wanted to pattern my style. And I really studied those those 4 albums, the ones that I did from those artists. And then I just over like a course of like a month and a half, I became like amazing.
Well, what about the other guys that were coming out of Compton right then, like Ice Cube and all them? Because they were not too far before you, right?
Nah, it was hella before me.
Really?
Yeah, they were way before.
Yeah, hell
10
yeah.
years?
Nah, longer than that. Like I came out in 2005. Like they came out in like 1990, 1989.
Are those guys not inspiration because they come out of the same hood as you?
They're definitely inspirations. All of them was, but more for me, it was more of like a DJ Quick and a Mossberg. I'm not sure if you know Mossberg is. He got killed early. He had an early demise, but he was one of the dopest rappers out of Compton. And of course, Quick was like right there. Quick was maybe 10 or 12 years before me or something like that. But NWA was like way like 15 some years.
Got
like
it.
that.
Just because you said Dre signed you to Aftermath, right?
Yeah.
So how was that?
Yeah, how'd you guys originally meet?
Yeah, we met through first I was running around LA with D-Mac and K-Dog, these 2 Crip niggas from LA, but they loved my style. And at that time I was passing my demos around. So they got one of my demos and loved what they heard. Before that, I was up in the Bay running around with JT the Bigger Figure and Fat Rat, and one of them gave my CD to Dre and he loved it. So we went to the studio and that was it. It was like literally simple as that. Dre was like, "Welcome to Aftermath," because he had already loved what he heard.
So what, you just pulled up to the studio, he was there.
Yeah, everybody was there. Like everybody.
Who else was in there?
50 was there before like In the Club dropped. Like In the Club wasn't even out.
You'd never met any of those guys before?
Ever. I met Snoop before, like in passing, and I rapped for Snoop, but he didn't.
How old were you at that point?
Maybe like 22.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So what was that like walking in and seeing all those guys?
It was fucking crazy. I tried to like act hard as fuck, like I wasn't phased, but in my like in the inside, I was like super gassed. I was like, damn, it's fucking Busta Rhymes, and there's Rakim, and there's D12, and there's M, and there's 50. Like
They're
literally
all in the studio.
everybody was in the studio because
Yeah.
they're working on Get Rich or Die Trying.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
So is there like,
Imagine.
did these guys trying to intimidate you, or are they like welcoming you?
Nah, everybody's kind of cool. I'm not like, I can't be intimidated, but it wasn't no pressure like that. It was it was just cool. It was
You
like
just named all the biggest guys.
Yeah, it was like one big family though. You know what
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying?
dope.
Like that's just.
But
how
even the
great-
first time you met them, you felt welcomed like that. It didn't feel like.
I felt I really kind of really got my real welcome from like Busta Rhymes, and so I always like just salute him for just being a guy that just opened his arms and took me right in and showed me the ropes. But yeah, it was always welcoming. It was the house that Dre built. It was Aftermath, so it really felt like a family.
Yeah. When'd you meet Nipsey?
I met Nipsey. Because when I first got on, I bought a Range Rover, and I would always take the 105 freeway to Crenshaw, and I would get off on Crenshaw, and I would drive all the way to Wilshire, and then I would make a left, and I would go down La Cienega, go to Melrose, and then I would start looking for bitches.
Okay.
That was just my route. Like I would just like, cause like back in the day, like Crenshaw was lit. And
Yeah.
so like you could always see a baddie on Crenshaw.
Wait, sorry, say the route again.
All right, so I literally take Rosecrans to the 110 freeway.
Okay.
Right? Rosecrans, that's Compton.
You should figure where the baddies are.
Yeah. Oh, the
It's an
baddies
important-
aren't there.
Sounds like
It's
an
not
important
popping
route.
there anymore.
And so you get on the 110, and like two like exits is the 105 freeway. You take that
So
towards
just stay in the
LAX.
right lane. Don't even get to the left lane. Right lane.
Yeah, stay in the right.
Two
Literally.
exits.
The whole way.
Literally.
Okay.
Right.
Solid.
And then it winds up, one time, and then you end up on the 105 freeway heading towards LAX. Crenshaw is probably the third exit. You get off on the Shaw, and it's dangerous, by the way. You definitely need to, need a strap. And I heard that we about to be able to conceal in California
Amazing.
soon.
Big
So,
news.
yeah, so you can take this
Yeah.
route, but not now, but after Newsom like passes this law or something. But so you get off on Crenshaw, and then from there you just like cruising, and I got stopped at a light, and like Nipsey was like selling incense or something, and that was the first time I ever met him.
What year was this?
Shit, this might have been like,
Selling incense.
I don't know, like 2003
Was
or
it
something
fire
like that.
incense?
Wow.
Was the incense fire?
Yeah, they was fire. Yeah.
Did you buy it or no?
Huh?
You buy it from him?
Yeah, I bought some. I always support everybody, man.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that I would always take this route, but there was only twice I seen Nipsey. The second time, I had a strap on my lap again, because again, I'm rolling through Crip neighborhoods, I'm rolling through Blood neighborhoods. Just like I had to, like, I'm young and I didn't go nowhere without my gun. But I got stopped at this light, and I was trying to get through the light, but there was a car in front of me that wouldn't let me go through. That didn't go through, and I was like honking, he didn't go through, and I was like, "Fuck!" I see like 10 or 12 Crips. This ended up being Nipsey and Jay Stone and Rempaw and a few of the other homies. Might have been Kabi and all 60s Crips, Nipsey's homies. This time, he had no incense. You know what I'm saying? This time, he had like 2 like ponytails, and it was more blue than before. And he had a CD. But I didn't see the CD, so I grabbed my gun because I ain't know what, what I'm saying. They walking across the street like deep as fuck. And so I cocked my gun, and I had it on my lap. And then once he got close to the car, he put out a CD, and I was just like, fuck, cool. And then, so he looked in the car, and he was like, damn, so you really be riding like that? And I was like, nigga, this LA. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
still ride like that?
I
I guess as much as you could say, right? I mean,
got to protect myself, man.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure, yeah, yeah.
Well,
until
One of the biggest things too is how much.
Brad trying to get game in trouble.
Yeah, my bad.
Seriously,
my bad.
that's,
Yeah.
don't worry about
So
that.
so sorry.
Wait, how
Like,
much
apologize.
did the baddies and the pussy change before the Rover, and then once you got the Rover?
I always had like baddies, because I was like always like the popular guy in school, or like the bully in some schools, or like, captain of the basketball team. So, you got baddies, but just in your area. But
Did you say you were a bully?
a little bit.
Yeah, you guys would get along.
But no, me.
This guy's a fucking
yo,
asshole. He
yo,
bullies
shut
me,
the
so I don't know.
fuck
I don't really fuck with that bully
But
shit.
you know how it is being the big guy, man.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then like, but I would bully bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's only one guy that I probably had a tie. We had a fight. And this guy was known for putting somebody's head into a sewer and asking him if he saw the Ninja Turtle. So that was really, I'm dead serious.
You're fucking with us. Shut the
Yo,
fuck
we
up.
had a bully. We had this bully named Willie. and he just had these big fists, and nobody could fuck with him. And he was known for putting this dude's head into the sewer drain.
Say what's up to Raphael, bitch.
And was like, you not coming up till you see the Ninja Turtles, motherfucker. Hey, yo. And I was there, I was literally there for this fight, bro. And so he was known for that. So after he had already whooped everybody's ass, but the Ninja Turtle shit was scary, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so after that, everybody was scared of him. But one day we had a fight. One day we had an interaction and I couldn't back down because it was like other people in the school watching. And I was like, fuck, I'm about to get fucked up by Willie. So we had a fight, man, and it was rue to tie because the bell rang and like nobody was really failed yet. But one thing about him after that, he had a blood clot in his eye that lasted like a month. And I know that he wanted to rematch the shit. But we never got to do it because it was summer break. And then summer break, we had to team up and go to another school because every last day of school, we would go to the neighboring school and just the whole schools would fight each other.
Well,
Have you ever squabbled with
he's a
anyone?
bully, by the way. Can you fucking handle this bully one time?
Come on, man.
When I was on Mike Tyson shit, we arm wrestled. I won, but I'll definitely do that.
Arm wrestle?
Yeah.
What about punch him in the face, bro?
Nah, man.
Wants to fight?
It's so, we got enough violence going on.
No, I
in
know,
this
I'm
world,
kidding, I'm
man.
kidding.
Is there anyone in the industry that you actually squabbled with?
Industry?
Like,
nah, not like in the industry. A few outskirt fights and a few street fights. I think I'm always just fighting like regular niggas or something.
yeah, it's funny. I want to go back to the Nipsey thing real quick. What impact do you think that he had on the industry and with the time that he did have?
I think that I always knew that Nipsey was great and he was gonna be great. I think that his early demise kind of like, halted his greatness. He got it, but it's sad that he's not here to see, how big of an impact that he had even after he passed. But I always knew that he was gonna be one of those guys. That's why I got his demo. I called him. I brought him to the studio. We did like 3 songs before anybody knew who he was, and I took him on his first tour ever. He was with me, and that was like one of my greatest friends inside and out of music. Always a guy that's full of life and full of he always spitting some type of knowledge and kicking something, man. And that really his death really hurt my soul.
Yeah. What do you think, like, before you go, what do you want to leave behind? Is there something that's important to you that you want people to know about you or about,
Probably my Xbox scorecard.
No, we've heard you're a huge 2K guy.
No, really though.
What
What do you mean, like your achievements?
My achievements, man.
What's your craziest achievement?
Damn.
I don't know off the back, but I know my shit is like all like in the 5 stars, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I really do a lot of gaming, man.
You play anything besides 2K?
I play 2K, Madden. I play COD, or COD, people like to call it.
Everybody's talking about how you faded a tour to play 2K.
I really did, and I've done that multiple times, which is why I don't understand people. Like people are like, nah, he didn't do that. He didn't, but yeah, I did. Like I do. I literally only do things that I want to do, or talk to people I want to talk to, or tour when I want to tour. I'm not like a slave to the music. I kind of like, if I'm not feeling it, I just won't go.
But you cost yourself a lot of money, didn't you?
I mean, money, money ain't everything, man. And
Yeah.
I mean, like, I never.
Wasn't it like 7 mil though or some shit?
Yeah.
We
but
just
like,
really wanted 2K.
Was it one 2K game or was there a goal?
No,
Because
it
if it's
was like
one
a
game,
big
then I don't know if
achievement.
7
It's a big
million is-
achievement.
2K comes out at a time when like I tour mostly, and like this was like when Wi-Fi was like hotel Wi-Fi, like all the hotels didn't have like compatibility. So like
That's a problem.
that's a problem. And so the tour prior to this, I was like in hotels mad as fuck. Yo, do you know like no one's ever heard this shit. When my hotels didn't have Wi-Fi, I would like hit my fans or something on Twitter and be like, yo, can I come to your house and plug up and use your Wi-Fi? So I've like literally went into like
dope.
a fan's house in like
dope.
Germany or Sweden and like stayed there playing and like lived how they lived for like a day or two. And like,
Is anybody ever like, yo, bro, you've kind of overstayed
Yeah, like,
overstayed
can you
your
get the fuck
welcome?
outta here?
hell no.
Nah.
Nah.
Like, where's my
Well,
cereal?
was there any bad stories with that? We used to do that too. We used
Nah.
to stay at fans' houses.
Yo, but not like you like homes in like Europe are like kind of small sometimes.
Yeah.
They are.
And it's like it like some of the living conditions were kind of crazy, but like I'm from the hood, so it's like, like I grew up in the projects, so it's just like, yeah, like
You used to crash there too? Like sleep there?
no, I would just play the game straight
then
through.
just cut.
Like, yeah, just straight through.
How many different houses did you do that at?
Probably over the years, maybe like 20.
That's dope.
Did you make any develop any relationships with anybody?
Some of my best friends in life were like from like Steph and Jerry and Sam. They gonna watch this shit and be like, yeah, like yeah.
What the?
Where are
That's
they?
crazy.
They're like in Manchester, UK,
Oh shit.
London, and Craig too. Craig's in London.
Shout out Craig.
Steph is in fucking Germany and Berlin. Like, yeah, man.
Guys sound like
Damn.
beauties.
And like they come out and they're all coming out for 4th of July, which is crazy.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
What's good for
That's
4th of
wild.
July? What are you doing?
I'm having a party, bro. I have the biggest party.
Where, here in LA?
Y'all-
No, in
what?
fucking
No,
Gangster
y'all-
Calabasas.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
Most
in
hood
ghetto
place
side,
in
yeah.
LA.
Y'all invited.
We gotta bring
Yes.
security though, right? To
Huh?
that, we gotta bring security to that part of
Bring
Calabasas.
security?
To that part of Calabasas.
Nah, you good, man. You
It's
I
good?
got you covered.
Okay.
From the
He's
time
got
you
you covered.
from the time you make that right, I got you.
You said earlier about like making music. Have you ever, and being like a slave to having to do something? Have you ever felt like you've been like, I guess, as far as making music goes, like you had to do certain things that you didn't want to do in the industry?
Yeah. In the beginning, I thought like I would just go do everything because like I needed to be, I need to pound the pavement in order to start to create my legacy. Once I was in full control of like who I was and I was a household name, I kind of just like sort of faded back into like just making choices about being select about what it is that I really wanted to do and what was passionate to me and what wasn't. And so I kind of like just fall back from things that like I don't want to do.
Where does most of the pressure come from? Is it like the label?
It was a label at one time, and then sometimes just like, good family members cheering you on and telling you like, like you can do this and you can do that and you can do everything. So I think you should do this and go be great and go do this. And so yeah. My kid's mom was like really championing me back in the day to like be great.
Who do you think's your favorite artist you ever worked with, made a song with?
My favorite artist I've ever made a song with is probably Snoop.
Snoop.
Yeah. Because that was like a bucket list thing. That was like somebody that was actually before me, not NWA. You got to get your timelines together, man.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
it's
No,
really
I
rough.
fucked that
I'm
up.
proud
I'm
for this
sorry.
episode.
I'm usually better than that.
From the gap from when Tupac died, right? Out here on the West. Tupac died, Snoop kind of went to No Limit for a minute, and then there was a gap in California where nobody filled it. And so then I slid in that gap. So
Yeah, I appreciate
I
that.
don't want you out here
Sorry,
telling
I won't
people-
fuck that up again.
Yeah, I don't want you out here telling people I came right after NWA.
No, I mean,
Jesus
it's like 10
Christ,
years
dude.
is 10
Fucking-
years.
You like
bro.
Ice Cube
yeah,
and
but
shit?
it
was like
10 years
50.
was from Snoop to me. From
Okay,
Pac
but they're
to me.
California guys, Compton guys. Like I thought.
Yeah, it's like fucking 15, 20. Well, we're not gonna argue about this.
Get your shit together, Steiny.
Yeah,
Seriously.
sorry about that,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
My
I don't
fault.
wanna.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have my back against him.
not,
Bro. He's
yeah.
a fucking bully.
Fuck you. So who were some of your biggest inspirations though? You kind of talked about it earlier. But who do you think like really like got you? Okay, this is
My biggest inspiration was always Ice Cube, NWA, Dr. Dre, Easy, of course. Easy's business mind, how he really took that group and that idea and really made it like world renowned, has fucking always been dope to me. I actually met Easy. I actually seen him in the hood. I was a kid. He would always come by, bring toys, turkeys, and you would literally see Eric Wright like riding through Compton and like the dopest Benzes or whatever. He was like in the hood. So like, yeah.
It's crazy. They didn't give him that like positive. I feel like the movie Straight Outta Compton. They didn't give him that like good vibe. He was kind of like looked at as a bad guy.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Which is weird.
when people tell the story, tell different stories, they always leave out shit. It's like how we, like love and adore like Jesus Christ, right? But Jesus like had one attitude one day or didn't wake up on the right side of bed one day. But nobody is ever gonna tell you that.
You think so? You think Jesus was just like a cocksucker one day?
No,
Like, he just
no,
woke
man.
up and
I ain't
was like,
say that,
asshole.
man. What I said is
Everyone's like, Jesus, chill the
Hey,
fuck
yo,
out, bro.
Hey, no. Hey, yo, hey, on note, like it's him. All I said was that that they probably like left certain things out. Like Jesus probably like yelled at somebody one day. You know what I'm saying? But when you think of Jesus, you don't think like he ever had
People
a
only say the
dispute
good
or-
shit about Jesus, right? Like,
right. But I'm
kinda
saying
true.
like maybe one day Jesus had attitude or something like that. I'm saying when people are telling my point is when people are telling stories, no one ever goes to a funeral, like goes up in the pulpit and is just like gets on the mic and is like, yeah, this person fucking suck. Like
Yeah.
all y'all here sucking this dude's dick, acting like he was better than he was. This fucking dude was an asshole. No one does that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they leave out things. So that's all I'm
We
saying.
need more of that. I feel like.
Yeah. Jesus, we love you.
we need more what, dude?
This guy's nothing. He said you think Jesus was a
Everybody
cocksucker.
talks about this, but can we talk a little bit about 50?
We could talk a lot about
Because
50.
it sucks.
I
Because
don't-
we were listening to "Hate It or Love It" on the way here.
Yeah.
Which was what? Was that nominated for a Grammy?
I mean, those are OG bangers. The
was.
two back to back, "Hate It or Love It," and "How We
It's like
Do."
why couldn't we fix the relationship and
Yeah,
make
what
more
happened?
songs?
What happened with 50?
Cause when you got like two, like it was like
'Cause
me
he's a
and
big
her
dude?
friends. Nah, it's like me and him were like best friends or something. We're in a group together. Like we're both assholes. It's only a amount of time,
Yes.
a certain amount of time.
At least you know
before-
the kind of guy
Right.
he is.
Yeah, exactly. So we're kind of the same kind of guy. So 50's like that. 50's like an asshole. So, but he knows it. This is like, say he's a self-admitted asshole. He trolls, he does all this shit. And so it was only, a certain amount of time before we were going to bump heads, and we ended up bumping heads.
When did it go wrong?
It went wrong when Dr. Dre started to focus more on the documentary than what's the album Candy Shop was on? The Massacre.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
was it?
No.
Yeah. I think that's 50's second album was The Massacre, yeah.
That's good for you though.
But what went wrong though?
He didn't like that,
He
man.
was focusing on his album instead of
And
50's.
then I also couldn't choose sides. 50 had problems with like Nas, Fat Joe, and I think the Lox at that time, and they were all like artists that like I really grew up listening to. So I was like conflicted. Like, how do I hate these guys for And I really wanted to be like that. I really wanted to hold down G Unit, you know what I'm saying? But like these were guys that really influenced my, my life. So it was hard for me. And when I was on Flex saying that, 50 like went on another station or something and was like, yeah, Game's kicked out the group. And I was just like, fuck
Which
your
sucks,
group.
dude.
That's how
So
you
he
heard
wanted
about
you
it?
to ride against those guys, pretty much.
Right.
G Unit.
And you know what's crazy? Is me and 50 ain't cool still, right? But
To this day.
But 50's cool with Nas, Joe, and fucking.
Why do you think
So-
that is?
I don't know. I guess the New York thing or something. I don't know.
So how much of like industry beef like that is actually real? How much is it contrived for like views
Well,
and
I
shit?
mean, if we were asking Biggie and Tupac, then it would be
Okay.
super real.
Yeah.
And at that time, me and 50, like our entourages and us were both involved in like a real shootout where like people ended up shot. So I say it was pretty real.
But do you think like the stuff like Drake Kanye beef is real?
No.
I mean, I feel like Drake and Kanye might have a dislike, but I don't feel like Drake or Kanye are gonna like fight or
It's
like
not-
kill
yeah.
each other.
I want to ask you while we're on the topic, what do you think of like we saw Lil TJ got shot up the other day?
Yeah, that's
It's
tragic.
happening every other week.
It's
It seems
fucking
like.
nuts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. The world literally needs a fucking hug. Somebody needs to just hug the globe because this shit is just crazy every single day. And then Shaka, Ludacris's business partner and homie and a friend of mine got shot the day after that.
Is that like gang shit?
Nah, I don't know. I wasn't there.
But it seems like it's just happening every other week. Like what's going on? You think is there just a lot more rappers now?
I don't
or-
know, man. It's not even a rap thing. I mean, we had the Uvalde shooting in Texas. We had the mass shooting in Buffalo. I just think the world is just I don't know. I feel like the shit is on fire. Like these are the last days. I don't know how much
The world is getting pretty. Fucked
it's
up,
not. It's
bro.
getting fucked up. Like it's crazy, man.
You think we're
These-
gonna witness some crazy shit in our lifetime?
I think we already
Yeah,
witnessing crazy
for
shit.
sure.
And so remember in the beginning where I was like, we were talking about when I was young and how immune I was to Compton. I think that we are so immune to like shit happening every other day that we are already witnessing
Especially with
fucked
the
up
internet.
shit. Right. But
Yeah.
I mean, when you hear about like 6 mass shootings in in a span of 30 days or some shit, like when you hear about the 7th, you're just like, oh, again. But
You
you're
get
not
numb
like
to
as
it.
devastated as you were. So yeah, we already witnessing fucked up shit.
Crazy how humans can just do that to each other.
That is what I can't.
Like
seem
we're like
to-
fucking animals, bro.
Yo,
like,
it's like when I walked in here and I saw you guys, I didn't think like fucking let me just fucking shoot this motherfucker up. Like what kind of like psyche or psychotic individuals are we dealing with out here? I don't know. It's
you know
crazy.
what's crazy though is I think too a lot of younger people are getting into like more drugs these days
Oh, drugs are at an
a
all-time high.
younger age
Right.
than they used
like
to.
more pills and shit.
More pills and shit.
I swear I think it has to do with the social media and the comparison of your life
For
versus
sure.
someone else's life.
I think that would be the
Yeah.
fucking survey says that's the number one answer right there. I
Yeah.
think social media, the pressure of keeping up with the Joneses and trying to compare yourself constantly
Yeah.
with somebody else. Like
Yeah.
even it doesn't even have to be a celebrity. It could be one person you follow who's doing a little bit better than you are. Now
Yeah.
it's like the dreams and aspirations are getting scary now. You know what I'm saying? Because people are like really just unhappy with their lives, man, and they're going out and they're doing the craziest shit.
Social
ever.
media really became something where it's just to show like, yo, I have this. It's
Like
like
a
a
highlight
flex. That's
reel.
all it is now.
yeah.
It's not like, yo, this is who I am.
But I feel like it's
yo,
But
coming
as much
back.
as we fucking like talking about it and we're hating it, like we do it too. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like crazy. But I guess that's our income, that's our shit, right?
Yeah, but notice how this sort of content that we're actually like candidly speaking and vulnerably talking about things like is actually starting to rise up again. People are wanting more of this type of content because I think everything's been so contrived for so long that it's
Right.
like I want more real shit.
And so, me personally, going along with what you said, is like, yeah, I think that we are coexistent with this whole Instagram, this whole world, but we're giving back by being vulnerable and talking about these things.
Absolutely.
And people are going to watch this shit in the millions. And so, yeah, we're part of. I think we are part of the solution.
Are you on your phone a lot?
I'm on my phone pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't.
Do you
say
ever
I'm
just
on
put it away or some shit or no?
I try to do things. I try to get my kids when we go eat, like no phones, like everybody put like leave them in the car,
Yeah.
type thing. And I also like I'm having parties now where like no phones, just like enjoy ourselves and shit like that. But like I definitely try.
Yeah. I've done that before. Just put my phone away for even like 12 hours. Your
Oh, it's
fucking
tough,
brain
man.
feels so
Oh,
good
yeah.
after
Oh
that,
no,
bro.
it's definitely
crazy.
therapeutic. If I didn't make as much money as I did like on Instagram and online, like I would just delete all that shit
100%.
because I don't need it.
What about for chicks?
I mean,
Speaking of
it's
chicks.
chicks everywhere, man.
I know. I
We're
feel like
Eskimo bros.
I feel like you've
Yeah.
done some damage in LA.
I feel like you're the asshole.
What the
That's
fuck, bro?
yeah.
Like what? Like you put me out there, man.
No, but you openly
Yeah.
talk about it.
Well, there's
Yeah.
there's a girl you rapped about that I know. I like dated for like almost a year and a half.
Who?
Vita.
Yeah,
Years ago. Years ago. Years
right.
and years ago. Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
it's a year and a half, 2 years.
That was my dick taste. No, I'm joking.
Oh, my line.
I'm joking.
Wait a
Nah,
sec.
it's a
Damn,
joke,
I
it's a
said he was
joke.
gonna say that.
Nah, Vita's amazing, man. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, we're probably Eskimo bros too, but
Yeah.
You two are Eskimo bros, you think?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Like who?
I don't know. You don't think so?
Fuck no. We're in two totally different
The
calibers.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Tens
Yeah.
only for me, but you do your
Tens
thing.
only for you?
You do your thing.
So he's not getting tens?
No, I don't know. Not my problem. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Can we talk about the Kim K? You wrote some lyrics.
Depends
about
on
her.
what you want to say, man.
Well, what do you want to say?
I mean, I like Kim K. Like I try to stay away from Kim K because me and Ye, that's my guy.
Got it.
And in the past, like I've done some really disrespectful shit. And like they got 4 children at this point, and like they're really good people, man. And I think
Yeah.
that I'm older and a lot more mature, and I like so no.
Yeah.
So that means he absolutely slayed in the
Yeah.
nicest
Yeah.
way.
Respect,
Oh,
though.
my
Which
God.
Respectfully
Yeah.
slayed.
No, but you know what? Ye jokes about it. Ye jokes about
Yeah.
it all the
Well,
time.
that's what I'm saying. The lyrics came out, and then you guys come and put out this hit song, "Easy." So
Yeah.
it came together.
It did come together, man.
That song
And
slaps.
Yeah.
and like Kim is dope, man. And I like a lot. She does a lot of cool shit for a lot of cool people.
How big was doing "Easy" with Kanye? Because that was recent.
It was me and Kanye have had like a lot of dope songs together over the years. I just think that Easy was the next in line just to be a part of that friendship inside and outside of music of just like dope shit that we do together.
Does
And when he
hate-
dropped the Pete disc too, like that was pretty big at the time. Too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he did. It was big at the time. And
When
I
did you
mean,
hear that bar? Were you with him in the studio or no?
Yeah, I was there the whole time.
And he just dropped it, or did he tell you he was gonna?
We were kind of like me, him, my homeboy Chill. We were just in there just writing sort of Ye's verse like together.
What is
Okay.
it like working with Kanye? Is he super creative? Is he crazy?
He fucking Ye is like he's super creative. He real tedious as far as like what he likes and what he doesn't like. It reminds me a lot of like Dr. Dre because they never like can settle on something until like the last minute. But then when they do, it turns out to be so fucking great. So how could you like deny it? And you look back on how long it took, like it was nothing because it's the magnitude of greatness after the song is done is just like phenomenal. And it's actually like helped me become like a better artist.
Does that do anything for you when you do a collab with a guy like Kanye when he's like doing Donda after the fact? Like, are people hitting you up or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It just, I mean, anything Ye. If Ye is in your life, he gonna probably help you.
I saw this thing the other day where Drake did a song with a guy named Young Blue. Do you know that guy?
Yeah, I know Young Blue.
And his label offered him $300K, and then after the song, he was offered over $5 million.
Oh, that's crazy. That's dope. See,
So I'm just saying, like, collabing with artists like that, it's just like it could do a lot for your career.
it could. Drake.
You're
does
already
it.
made, obviously, but
Yeah, Drizzy does a lot of that. Drake gets on your song, then after that, like you're
Drake's made so many people's careers.
literally, man, literally.
but he's down with that as long as it's a banger. Like, he doesn't ask anybody for anything.
Nah,
He's just about the music, right?
and he just jumps on it. Yeah,
What'd you think
He
of
did
his,
that with 21, Lil Baby, like a
with
lot of
Lil
people.
Durk?
Lil Durk.
yeah, that was dope too. Yeah, and I like Lil Durk.
What do you think about Drake's new album? Have you listened to it?
You know what? I listened to it, and I think it's exactly what he was trying to do. And I mean, I've been to like Europe tons of times, and like that's like
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe. And that vibe, and when you're in like Paris doing Fashion Week, or when you're in, London or any of these like huge cities where they party like that, Ibiza,
Oh, they're
or
going.
Dubai,
The girls
they're
are wet in
going
Ibiza right now,
crazy
for sure.
for that type of shit. So I think that it's appropriate for what he was trying to do. And I mean, it's still the number one fucking album. So
Facts, yeah.
why does it
Do you-
even matter?
Have you ever?
Are you bumping it at all though, or no?
I play it, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, I like to anything that drops from like artists that I like to listen to it 3 or 4 times so I can really, before I judge it, to really just like go like all the way into it. And yeah,
Have you ever thought about like, because Lil Wayne did it, Drake just did it, like switching genres a little bit and trying to do something out of the box, like a passion
I
project?
think about it sometimes, man. I think about it all the time.
You did a song with Skrillex, didn't you? Back in the
Yeah,
day?
I did a song with Skrillex. Yeah, we did we did El Chapo. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was a
yeah, that was
banger.
dope. Yeah, it's fire.
What was it like when you worked with Drake on 100? Shot the video
We
and shit.
we went to his house on his side of Calabasas, and the cool side, and we was in there, me, him, and 40, and we did it. It was pretty easy, simple. I was there for like 2-3 hours.
You guys still keep in touch at all?
Yeah, I talked to Drake like, I don't know, maybe like once or twice a month.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I have a question about, I'm assuming you guys were talking about the kind of like genre shift for Drake.
Yeah.
And you asking about like him having to do it himself or wanting to do it himself. Do you ever feel pressure that like your music has to be what it was? Because everyone's like, oh man, I want this album, I want this vibe, I want, like the old Kanye or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel pressure for your music to have to be a certain way?
Nah, I don't feel pressure. The pressure only comes from me. And so that's why sometimes like, cause this new album Dramatic will be my 10th album. So, it like, I go on these like roller coasters with myself, depending on how I feel at that time about music. I'll still put out an album, but it probably won't be 100% of like who I am or what I can do based on like what I'm going through in my life at that point in time. But now I like, there's a clean slate. There's nothing blocking, and I felt like fucking people up. So like, yeah, this album is probably gonna be my best album like of my career.
Yeah. So this is from the heart. Is that how you make
It's
music?
all heart. It's
Yeah.
all heart. And the first album, the documentary, was my heart, and it was like who I was, and it was like my introduction to the world. My second album is probably my favorite album up to this point, until the completion of Drillmatic, which I just got done yesterday. So
No,
Yeah.
congratulations. Let's go.
Yeah.
Where
hell
do you
yeah.
think you rank on the all-time like rappers list? So I saw recently you were saying you're better than Eminem.
I am.
You think so?
You probably think so if you really like listen to both of our catalogs all the way through.
When we listen to the Red Album, Jesus Piece,
Huh?
man, Jesus Piece, the Red
Like
Album.
Jesus Piece is like
underrated,
such
bro.
an underrated album.
It
but
is,
it's
for
fucking
sure.
super
Jesus Piece-
fucking classic. bro.
Yeah.
And this
bangers.
album is like 10 times better than Jesus Piece.
Does it carry the same vibe, or do you kind of change because it's now later?
I've never rapped the way that I'm rapping on this album.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Is it because you know more, because you're more grown, because you what is it?
I think that I've always had it to be this good. I just never really cared to, because like I said, I just be chilling, man, playing my games and being a father to my kids. And in the past, like I was sort of being a weird ass, like womanizing fuck. So I was like, oh, just fucking bitches and just living a wild life.
When did that stop? Just the womanizing the fucking bitches thing.
Probably like mid 30s. So
Yeah.
like 35, I started to like really actually do a lot more thinking as far as like how I treat women. And that was like, when my daughter was like sort of getting to a point like 3 and 4 years old where I started to be like, damn, like I'm gonna have a daughter. I mean, I have a daughter and one day she's gonna be a woman, and I don't want people like treating her how I treat women. So I started to alter who I was as far as like, being in women's lives.
So you think the daughter is what switched it?
It's definitely what switched it.
That's
I
good
hear a
then.
lot of people say that.
Having a daughter made you a better person, right?
It makes you a pussy, honestly. I battled with it for a long time. Cause like when I had my sons, I still didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, they'll be all right. They're like, they're gonna be men. But like my daughter, like
You're like, oh shit.
yeah, your daughter's gonna need you for life. And so you gotta like make conscious decisions to be a better parent.
That is so true,
for
bro.
your daughter. Your son's gonna be like out here as men.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
supporting
Like,
you,
Look at this guy. He's somebody's son. He's fucking gonna be all right.
I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
You guys are
matter
like
what.
boys. I don't really understand. Like,
What do you
is
mean?
it
It's
a
like
big
it's
boy
a natural
thing?
connection.
Yeah,
like,
man.
it's a big
From
guy
being
thing.
big
It's a
guys or
big
what?
guy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
can't
feel
relate.
that. We have that right now.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
like-
us two.
Us three have it, Kyle.
It's
You're
like
not
if
really.
I
Kyle-
dropped,
Kyle
it's like
as
if
well.
I dropped him off at a middle school, he would like,
Yeah, he fit
would
right
be a
in.
hit. He'd be
fit
right
right
in.
in.
Like,
What
what?
the fuck?
And be like, what's up? This is
fuck?
a new guy. Come
Yeah,
on
boys.
in.
How much
Yeah.
you think he
Remember you
benches?
guys. I can hit a plate.
Yeah.
I swear, you seen it. What the
I
fuck?
give him 25s on both sides.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
I've hit plates. You've seen
No.
it.
45
He's seen
pound
it.
bar, 25s on both sides.
Exactly
I
right.
feel like if you add the 10, he needs a spotter.
Exactly. You
Wow, this is
nailed
fucked
that.
up,
I've
man.
been in the gym.
Strong,
with
though.
it.
Came here to bully me, bro.
Well, not yeah.
No, I am strong. That's whatever.
I'm
You
strong.
train,
Alright, we
don't
can
you
talk
like to
about
work
something
out?
else.
I remember
Yeah,
you did that. I remember back in the day, you did the, what is it, like 60 days of fitness thing?
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
big
We
thing.
still do 60 days of fitness
You still
right
do it?
now. Right now, it's 60 days of fatness because I'm just drinking tequila every night.
Oh,
but
shit.
yeah, we're gonna
Drinking
get back
Patron?
to it. Nah, man. I like. I drink Deleon, man.
Deleon?
Yeah, man.
Whose is that?
That's Diddy's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's good.
You don't fuck with Deleon or something?
I've just never had
Damn,
it.
bro.
I only drink
That's
42.
crazy. You didn't know who Deleon's tequila
I drink
was?
42 or Azul, bro.
That's Diddy's, man.
Oh, okay.
Do you know those guys?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Wow.
No, I'm saying, do you know who like owns those tequilas?
No, I don't.
You know Diddy though.
I do know Diddy.
So let's.
I thought he was Ciroc. He's got something else
That's
now?
vodka. He got Deleon, man.
Shit. All right. Well, I'll only drink Deleon.
Diddy's got
then.
everything, eh?
Let me hear you say it. Deleon.
Deleon.
Yeah. Say
So
one more
Fucking
time.
bully ass.
One more time. Man.
yeah, he's pulling the
Say it
fuck
with your
out of
chest.
you right
Yeah,
now.
Say it
this
with
is
your
fucked
chest,
up. You
little
should have
man.
my back, bro. What the fuck?
Fucking 8th grade.
Why don't you have my back?
What do you mean?
God, dude.
We're bullies. We're
Yeah,
bullying
for
you.
what? Every
Relax.
fucking middle school in America's got your back. Like fuck, you don't fucking need
Yo,
us.
this is fucked up right now, bro.
Yo, so on that idea of like we're talking about the artists owning the businesses, etc. Do you have any other business outside of just music that you are passionate about?
Yeah, I got so I do a lot of my business with Green Street, which is like an agency for like cannabis influencers. You know how they got like TikTok influencers and
Yeah.
YouTube influencers. Like there's a cannabis company called Green Street, and they do a lot of cannabis influencing. So I fuck with them on a lot of shit. I got like something with Stash House. You know Stash House?
No, I'm not familiar.
They're around LA. They got some dope shit like cannabis, weed,
Okay.
like all kind of shit. They're dope as fuck too. And then I'm coming out with my own. I just got my own like real first strain, and it took me like 2 years to like get this thing cultivated. And so when you hear about it, like, and when you get it, like, just know it's me. And I want everybody to like smoke
When's that
it.
dropping?
I thought
It's-
this was out already.
no. I've had things, but they were other strains that people cultivated for me and like asked me to come up with a name. This
Okay.
one I saw through like my baby, like, you know, and it's trail mix.
What was
So-
the process like from like A to Z to like, to make that strain from
Just
scratch?
I mean, going down to this lab in Needles and like this grow facility in Needles, California. Or is it in California? It might be, I don't know. It might be Nevada. It might be Needles, Nevada. But it's far as fuck from here. In a car. But yeah, going down there to grow facility when I was doing my business with Vertical and like really learning and how to appreciate flower versus just like, you know, grinding some shit down, putting it in a fucking wood or something and smoking it. Like to really go and really be a part of that whole process, man. And like it like really did a lot for me, for my mental and for my education on the whole cannabis industry. So like now that I watched I went through a bunch of different things. We fucked up, you know, 4 or 5 times before we got to trail mix, and now we got it down and we're ready to launch this thing probably like mid-July.
Where's it gonna launch? Like in dispensaries in Cali?
Yeah, all the dispensaries in Cali.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So that shit's like your baby.
Yeah, man. And it's fucking amazing.
That's a good feeling.
Like amazing.
Are there any other businesses like that you're involved in outside of music?
Outside of that, I've got Numinati, which is a brand I just created. And like Ye blessed it in the beginning process. He said it on Easy. And we
apparel?
did it's just everything. It's just a lifestyle brand.
Okay.
Illuminati?
Numinati.
Illuminati.
Yeah, it's like Numinati. It's like Illuminati. We don't fuck with that. But so like a Numinati is the way to transform everything into like a positive energy and like, you know,
That's dope.
to like put like, you know, homies on and give people something to be a part of that's like cool. So we just did this collab with Ethica on fitness shit. And we're doing something with Chinatown Market, a little collab with Chinatown Market, and then we're gonna go into like doing merch like a sort of like a Balenciaga type of style and like you know, material thing, and like yeah, well, now we got some dope shit coming
You
up.
said something about energy. Are you big into energy? You know, like texting girls at 11:11 to see if they're like down.
I'm definitely like Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. You when you text at 11:11, you ask them are they down?
No. I don't text them. Are they down? I'm saying like you know. Like,
Oh, at 11:11,
hey,
I'm
how
like
are
yo,
you?
I'm like Make-A-Wish
Yeah.
or not.
But are you big into energy though? Like is that
I'm
a thing?
like nah, I'm all energy,
Yeah.
energy. And I think that up to this point in my life, that's probably what like kept me alive because I kind of feel it and I know how to navigate after.
When did you realize that about yourself, and when did you realize that was important?
Uh,
And also, can you describe what you mean by being big into energy? What does that mean to you?
it means, I mean, I'll just tell you exactly what it means. If I'm somewhere and I feel this and I feel a dark energy, I'm just leaving immediately because I either know that means that somebody in here has ill intentions or that I'm gonna have to like fuck somebody up. So
Yeah.
I just bounce every single time. And then like women, right? It helps me a lot with women because like I can always tell who's like a gold digger, who has genuine intentions by just energy. I can literally talk to somebody or a woman in this case. I could talk to a woman for 5 or 10 minutes and I will know like pretty much everything I need to know about her.
Based on what they're saying, or just based on the way it feels?
The way it feels and the way that it's like sort of all in the gumbo pot, like everything. In 10 minutes, I'll know exactly what kind of woman I'm dealing with. And then from then you'll know if it's just a flip or somebody that you would take on like several dates.
To keep more in your life.
Yeah.
But how did you start to develop that? Because that's it's a very obscure thing
I
for
think
a lot
that's
of people.
common though.
I
bro.
think that it's common in absolutely every human being. I think it's based on your like your self-obedience and your like sort of sense of not letting things distract you and sort of paying attention. So like when I'm locked in on something, I'm just paying attention. A lot of people don't make eye contact when they're talking to people these days. And that has a lot to do with energy. So they can't see certain things coming. A lot of people are like on their phones all day and looking down, you know what I'm saying? So they might get fucking hit by a car when they're walking across the street. Like me, I pay attention to the details in life. And I think that prolongs life. At least it does for me. And I also educate my children on like the same process. And it's not a superpower. It's just something that I think we all possess that people ignore because they're distracted by bullshit. Too much bullshit.
Yeah, it's about trying to be more aware of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what I'm curious. So how have you become more aware of it? Like what things in your life were you like? Because at some point I'm assuming,
right? You just experienced that shit.
Well, so we all know that like Tupac died, right? He got murdered in Vegas. And so I was 17. And so I was bothered by that and hurt by that, but it wasn't so close to home to where I felt like I needed to alter my lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
But when Nip passed away, I was like, fuck, motherfuckers are still killing us. And when I say us, I mean like rappers. So I really need to like, you know, understand that this could happen to me too. And I already knew it could happen to me. I was a little like lackadaisy when it come to like protecting myself and positions I put myself in sort of, you know, environments and situations. So after Nip passed, I started falling back even more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so it's like you said, it's just sort of trials and error in life, just going around. Sort of if you ever seen Slumdog Millionaire, it's kind of like, you know, you learn as you go from like the various things that taught you.
Do any of the younger like rappers, younger generation reach out to you ever looking for guidance or anything like that?
I think that it happens sometimes, and then more times not. I like give it to him. Like before Pop Smoke died, I like definitely made sure that like, you know, he was cool when he came to LA. I was just always like reaching out, and I do that a lot with younger rappers. I think that especially with all the drugs going around and all the rappers getting murdered and everything just going around in life, that everybody needs a shoulder, and just to know that somebody else in the same you know, position like got love for him.
Did Pop Smoke like reach back out to you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was like, you know, thank you. And, you know, appreciate it.
Damn. It's just crazy how often that kind of shit happens, especially with the drug stuff though. Like the overdose and shit, all that stuff.
That shit is nuts. I just don't I've never done drugs, so I can't even dive into the minds of someone that needs it. But I think that it might come from like, or it might stem from people just getting into weak moments and then just sort of surrendering to, you know, the various drugs that are out there. I kind of go through my weak moments and sort of like talk myself or build myself out of it when I'm at my low points. And I think that it's harder that way. I think drugs make it easier to cope with the fucked up shit that you go through in life, or else why would people be doing them? Some of us, especially me, kind of just get fucked up by the world and then have to fight my way back. And that is more difficult and it's harder, but it's my process. I don't enjoy it all the time, but it makes you stronger at the end of the day. And it doesn't deteriorate your internal organs so that you're, you know, meeting the early demise from like, you know, what would seem like natural causes or something.
Had there ever been any points where you were into drugs or anything like that? Just never?
Nah, I smoke weed, I drink alcohol, I don't abuse either.
Yeah.
And I'm never like I can stop doing either at whenever I want and never do them again. Like that's how self-control I am.
I just thought about this. When I was in like high school, there was a clip of you. We have a guy, Steve will do it, who does this
Man,
too.
you're in middle school.
Bro. You say you
I
bully.
love how
You
he
say
bullies
wait,
you,
you
bro.
say you bully the bullies,
Yo,
but it
he
seems like
did.
you bully the
He
weak,
keep
bro.
making these
I'm
grown
calling
man
cap with everything you're
references
saying.
and I'm not seeing it.
Yo,
No, fuck,
so
all right,
much
tell,
for you.
tell the story, man.
Go ahead.
So, yo,
Go
just
ahead.
saying, you said you
About
bully the
this
bullies, but you bully the
imaginary high
weak.
school
You
you
bully
went
the
to.
weak. You bully the weak. Anyway, there's a clip of you where you go on stage and you take a Grey Goose bottle and you slam the whole thing. You remember that?
Yeah.
How many times do you think you did that?
Shit.
Wait, the whole fucking
He
bottle?
the
slammed
course
and
of my
on
career?
stage,
Like
bro.
some
And there's
Steve will
people
do it
walking
shit?
up to him and they're saying, "Yo, bro, no more," and he slams the whole fucking
Hey,
thing.
yo,
whole
you know
bottle?
what's crazy?
Whole
Let me tell you.
bottle.
Let me tell you
You're
something.
the first
about
guy I
that.
ever saw do that.
I've done that like 50 times in my life. And but look,
there
the
a
last
video
time
of
I
that?
did it,
Yeah,
the last time I did it was on Drink. You familiar with Drink Champs?
Yeah.
Last time I did it was on Drink Champs, and ever since I did that, ASAP Rocky's been on, and I think Joel Santana's been on, and they asked Nori like, "Well, damn, what was up with Game doing the, drinking that whole bottle of Clase Azul?" And he keeps saying like he brought his own bottle, like I didn't do it or something, or like kind of trying to play.
Oh,
me.
they said it was fake.
No,
No,
he
no,
did that shit.
no, he didn't say it was fake, but I
You
kind of
empty
feel
out
like
the
he
vodka,
hinted
then put
that.
the water in?
No, I brought the bottle in the box with the wrapping on it and unwrapped it on the show.
Grey Goose.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you got it, like we can all go in, but we gonna need like 4 of them shits.
Damn.
What made you want to do that? Just like a flex or like?
I think. Oh yeah. Look
Oh
at this
my
one.
God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo.
Wait, why do you want to do it? Just
I
to
didn't-
try it?
I didn't fucking want to do it.
But
I
you
just
did it.
Did it. Yeah.
Damn.
How many times you did? what
None of
you
that.
didn't
I
wanna
don't do that.
Yeah. Like you want to grow, but you just won't do it.
I'm like a
You
big.
just can't get it. You
Yo,
can't make it
just
happen.
getting
That's-
chirped
Yeah, I
all
know.
game,
It's like, bro, I'm a big fan. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
That's all
It's not
good.
like a salty hater. Fucking you hater. How do you deal with hate?
I just kind of just
Don't give a
ignore
fuck?
it. But hate is the darkest love that you can ever receive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like for someone to hate you, they have to know more about you than a normal person.
Yeah.
That just gives you genuine love, you know?
Yeah. I mean, would it make any other sense? Like if someone didn't have like a decision against you, I mean, they have to be something that there's also like interested in at the same time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I saw on the Drink Champ shit too, you were upset about the Super Bowl shit.
I was sort of like, I sort of felt a way about it. I wouldn't say like upset to where like a point of no return.
But you felt like you should have been included in that
I
moment.
definitely should have been included. But at this point today, like, I mean, it's water under the bridge. I ain't really tripping. I just thought, I just know if it was me, I was more upset because I know if it was me, I would have did like what was supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was an opportunity where Dre really, had, he could have done what was right.
What did you feel like was right? What should have been done?
I mean, what was not right was to leave an LA staple out of an LA Super Bowl when an LA team is in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt like if it's a Detroit Super Bowl, like we wouldn't see LA people on it. They would have Detroit artists. If it was a New York Super Bowl, you would have saw Jay-Z and Alicia Keys and, a bunch of New York artists. But in LA, not saying that they couldn't have brought like Mary J or M or 50 to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying like don't leave out like the people who really pounded the pavement for like LA hip hop. And so that was my only thing.
Why do you think they left you out though?
Huh?
Why do you think they left you out?
Oh, because I'm like, I don't know, I'm an asshole sometimes. And like, or like, I'm not a safe artist is what I like to say. Like everybody up there was sort of like safe artists. Like 50 has dove into TV. Of course, like Kendrick is not controversial. He's like dope and like sort of in his lane. M is like a veteran MC and like Eminem, you know what I'm saying? And then Snoop is Martha Stewart's home.
Yeah, he's
so it's like, you know what
everywhere.
I'm saying? Like Snoop is everywhere and he's iconic. And then who else? And then 50, I don't think Eminem would have did it unless 50 was on it. So
you think that's why 50 was there?
50 was there. Yeah, I think that like if Dre didn't bring 50, M probably wouldn't have done it. But that speaks on M's loyalty to his people and to 50. I think that was dope.
Yeah.
It's like I don't walk in a club unless they let everybody that's with me in first. Because if I walk in and I go to my section, then they're like, they'll leave people outside.
Yeah,
so I'll make sure that I stay at the front door till like all my people were in. So I get what Eminem, hypothetically did there.
So you don't have a good relationship with those guys no more, really?
I never really had like a relationship with them. It's kind of just like we're signed to the same label and like we get along for the most part, but I don't like break peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like in half with these niggas.
Right.
Damn, no peanut butter and jellies, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That reminds him of nutrition
Yeah,
at school.
What the fuck, man?
That's like his number one form. He's like, dude, it's like
Puts it in his lunchbox
Yeah.
today.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You guys
and
be
on the
fucking
contrary,
apple?
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are fucking
pretty
crazy
good, bro.
still.
What
They're
the
fucking
hell?
crazy.
with a little
A
apple.
little light toast that motherfucker.
Yeah.
A Capri
Yeah.
Sun.
Oh, you toast the PB and J's?
Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Warm that bitch
That's
up.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like PB and J though, because it just it.
Well, you're
for
just
some
strictly PB.
No, these letters you're using sound like it just sounds like blowjob. No matter how you say PB and J or whatever. It's like just say peanut butter and jelly. Man. We gotta. It's because PB and J is too close to like BJ. Like,
I like to shorten shit up, just save time.
Evidently, his parents do.
I love the Steiny shade, bro. That's my favorite.
I hate it.
Come on, man.
It's easy.
Don't worry.
You okay though? Do you have any rebuttals over there, big guy?
No.
Well, Game said hates love, so Game's just showing love to you in a big brother way. That's what it is.
That's a fact, man.
It was a cover up.
So funny, dude. So I want to go all the way back to childhood stuff. You grew up in a
Jesus Christ.
Well, I can't do it. I
No,
can't
let's
talk
talk
about
about let's talk about your PB&J
You still want to
days.
talk about the peanut butter and jelly?
PB and J days. No, let's talk about his days. Yeah.
I want to talk about his childhood. Is that
Where's
okay?
Willie at?
Jesus.
Where's Willie?
How you know Willie?
Because you talked about Willie,
Wait, which Willie?
the one that you fought. That was also the other bully.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I don't
siding
know
with
that
Willie right
yeah,
now.
yeah, you could have, because I got a cousin named Willie who was killed like when he was 16. So I didn't know.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I didn't. Yeah, you didn't
No.
do it, did you? Oh, all right.
I wasn't alive
sorry,
then.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other guy that you fought.
Yeah.
My
I don't
boy.
know where the fuck Willie at. Willie probably watching this like, yo, fucking game up. Yeah. That was crazy though. Yeah. Now Willie could really fucking fight, man.
Fuck with that guy.
Don't know where he's at these days though.
So when's Joe Maddock out? July?
Yeah, is the album drop
Second week
date?
of July, huh?
No date yet though.
I said like the potential dates, but then these sample clearances be like fucking me up. So like I have to keep pushing it until all the samples are done. We got this. I think we got like 2 more to clear, and so I don't know how long that'll take because some of these people are like hard to find, and then some people are like have passed away, and you got to go find like whoever is the executor of the estate, and there's just a lot.
How does that work then? What if you can't like clear that song?
Then you
and it's
got to
like
fucking take that song off the album.
fuck.
Any
Has that happened a lot?
sneaky features on there?
I got some features on there, man. I got Wayne's on there.
Nice.
Wayne's always a dope feature. I got Big Sean on there. That's one of the doper songs. Hit Boy's like executive producing the whole album, so that's dope as fuck. Yeah, I got.
Isn't Boy Wonder?
I went in with Boy Wonder, but I couldn't make anything stick, and we was like, you know. And then I went to Miami with Ye, and so I didn't really have time to like really dive into what me and Boy Wonder did. But Boy Wonder's like fucking.
That guy's the goat, eh?
He's nasty.
Shout out Boy Wonder.
Yeah.
That's
You
dope.
from Canada?
I'm from Mississauga,
No wonder
Canada.
you shouting out Boy Wonder like
yeah.
that.
Well, his
Yeah.
beats are fucking.
And you're from Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you got to stand for your
got to.
people.
Hell yeah. All right, well, fuck, we're pumped for the album. We appreciate you coming through, bro.
Hey, love,
Yeah.
You're the
man.
man, bro. The
Yeah.
game's fucking legend.
Yeah,
bro.
because I got to go. We got to get this guy back to summer school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
let's go.
got to go all the way.
Steiny has to go back to camp. All right, good shit.
All right, thanks,
Good
game.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Smooth, right?
Solid.
Yeah.
He came with the chirps. He came with the chirps ready for sure.
Cheers.
I mean, he deserved that, to be honest. He deserved
You know
it.
what it was though? He fucked up the time.
Exactly.
Usually better with that. You are. Whatever. You're not perfect, bro.
Can't all be great all the time, you know?
Roll.
Let's get Happy Dad to be the #1 seltzer this summer. You can go to happydad.com/find us to find a local store or bar that carries Happy Dad near you. And boys, make sure you tag us on Instagram @HappyDad on your IG stories because we're reposting a ton of you guys. And don't forget, you got to be 21 plus to buy and drink Happy Dad.